Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Last time I said, alright.
Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation.
I gave up trying to talk to her. God, it was like trying to interact with people on Twitter.
We're just a baka. To return to the table, carrying the tea set.
Yuri returned to the table carrying the tea set. She carefully placed the teacup in front of each of us before sitting down at the teapot.
Setting down the teapot.
Oh, setting down the teapot. My bad.
Before the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom.
I love that I can read Japanese names no problem, but I can't finish a fucking sentence fluently in English.
Yep. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, we don't have hands.
After all, where are my hands?
Doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I wouldn't know. I live in America. We don't know what tea is.
Or books.
Or books.
Yeah, I guess. Don't let yourself be intimidated. Yuri is trying to impress you.
Don't let this bitch scare you.
That's not it.
No, that's not.
Insulted, Yuri looked away. I mean, I believe you. Leap to go back. Well, tea and reading, might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea and looking up.
Looking up skirts.
I'm glad.
I'm fucking deplorable.
She silently smiled to herself in relief. Okay, so we got the classic tropes here.
Yes.
We got airhead childhood friend.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The tsundere.
Yep. Yes.
I'm blanking on what the name of this trope is.
It's
the smart.
It's the Hinata trope. I just don't know.
That's really smart, really nice.
Yeah, but quiet.
And then you have Miss Popular.
Miss Popular.
Yeah.
I like these breakdowns. You're not wrong, by the way. You're 100% on point.
Way too like normal.
Way too normal. The right choice, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, way too the right choice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, God. Yuri fainted, smiled to herself in relief. I don't know if we read that. I was distracted by our
She
conversation.
raised an eyebrow and then smiled to me.
So what made you consider our literature club?
The literature club, Chris. Not our literature club.
Shit, whatever. It's the same thing.
You!
Quick,
I was
something
afraid.
up.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell her that I was practically dragged here by my childhood friend. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and she seemed happy to hear, so, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
What made you decide to join our club? The Cupcakes.
As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Stop that. I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Well, you see, there was too many fucking weirdos.
Well, you see, I'm just a real big fan of books, and I like touching books and feeling books, and I felt, man, I bet other people like touching books as much as I do, so I made the literature club. And you're just like, okay.
You would probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Wouldn't you be a leader of the debate team last year? Weren't you a leader of the debate team last year? Well,
Best pose. Wait, can I...
Get rid of the text box?
I was just curious. It doesn't look it.
Oh,
I
yes,
can't.
You can.
Skirt flip. This is how skirts work. That's how the skirt physics work. You lean forward and the skirt flips up. That's just how they work.
Well, it's supposed to be she's moving her butt back really quick. That's what that's
She's also whipping her hair so fast that it makes a fucking whatever arc this is your hair would make.
Yeah, because anime logic, God. It's like you've never been to Japan, Chris.
Of course.
That's how it is in Japan. Not in America, but in Japan.
That's right. Everyone knows the physics of Japan are much different than the physics of America. Well,
To be honest, I can't stand all the politics about the major clubs.
Finally, someone I can agree with.
It's like nothing but arguing about the budget and policy and publicity about how to prepare for events.
Are you sure you're not talking about America and not clubs?
Whoa, did I? I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Like your face.
And I encourage others to get into literature and fulfill that dream. Monaco is a really good rate leader.
I like the attempt.
She nods in agreement. And I was surprised that even more people.
But not Natsuki?
Oh, well,
ooh, the drama. Anyway.
let me try that again.
Yep.
Then I'm surprised there's not more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. I just turned down everybody else who tried to show up.
It's more like no one likes reading books. Go
Not many
figure.
people are very interested in putting in all the effort to start something brand new.
We've had to resort to cannibalism. I was gonna say we had to resort to kidnapping. Was what I wanted to say.
Especially since it's something you don't grab your attention, like literature. You gotta work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
And yeah, worthwhile.
It makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm convinced that we will grow this club before we graduate. Maybe we'll have a 5th member.
We might even have 5 members. Right. Anyway.
Yeah. Do your best. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone's excitedly agrees. Oh, enthusiastically agrees.
Yes.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. My pants.
all 4 girls, all interested in the same thing. Me.
She worked really hard to find these 3. Maybe that's why they all are so diligently on the delighted at the idea of a new member joining. Well, I guess I just gotta go home now.
I thought it was neat for the moment, but I've decided to leave.
So I still don't really know if I can keep up with this level of enthusiasm about literature. So we get to go back.
Still great.
What kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read in the past few years, I'm not really have a great way of answering that. Manga. I quietly muddled to myself, half joking.
Natsuki suddenly spoke her head up. An anime fan in my classroom? What's her favorite manga? Is she a normie or a casual? Do I know her? She should be my friend. Be my friend, be my friend, be my friend, be my friend.
That got a little too real, Chris.
For people who haven't seen it, that is the greatest comic ever written. Just go look up an anime fan in my city, and you will find it, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, the worst part is that got a little too real, because you have those people who really like anime.
Yes.
It's like, me and you, we like anime, but we're not like, you like anime? We must be friends.
Yeah, pretty much.
It looks like she said wanted to say something, but she kept quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change.
Well, that can change. I can change you. I'm going to change you.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing her sad smile. Anyway, well, what about you, Yuri?
Nothing is more confusing than a sad smile, by the way.
Oh, well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her tea glass. Why'd she? I don't know why she did it.
With her finger.
Tip.
My favorites are the novels about building deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
A girl for Derek.
And telling a good story about a foreign world is equally impressive. So, manga.
So what you're telling me is you read manga too?
She goes on, quietly.
Clearly passionate about her reading.
She seemed so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obviously in the way her eyes lit up, she found her comfort in the worlds of books, not people. So, Hinata.
So a girl for me.
But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements that really impress me. Okay. It really amazes me that readers can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you out of a loop.
This is called foreshadowing.
That's a foreshadowing. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. It's foreshadowing. I've read horror book before once. I deliberately grasp at something I can relate to and at the minute level.
At a minimal level.
At this rate, she might have a conversation with a rock.
Yeah.
Really, I wasn't expecting that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. Pulls out a fucking machete.
I guess you could just say I'm really a fan of death. It's just like, So anyways, I'm going home.
What if the story makes me think, maybe, or take me to another world, that I really can put it down. I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even for a brief moment. I hate horror.
Me too.
Why is that? Well, her eyes dart to me for a split second. Never mind. You're right. I usually like to write about cute things, don't you?
That's right. You really like to write about cute shit, right? Really childish level, cute, adorable, not at all sexy things, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. What? I don't write hentai. What are you talking about?
What gives you that idea?
You little pieces of scrap paper behind.
Last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poem. Everything you do is so cute as you are. He slides behind her, putting her hands on her shoulders.
Oh my.
I'm not cute! You write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
So I'm going to tell you, Natsuki's one of my favorite characters, but it won't become obvious why until we get much later into this.
Okay, good. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Averted her eyes. You wouldn't like them. They're about murder and shit. And not a very confident writer, are you? Yeah. I understand how she feels.
It's just, I understand, not very confident in your writing ability. We all suck, trust me. You're no special.
You're no fucking cupcake. Sharing that level of writing takes more than confidence. The truest form of writing is a writing of oneself.
Way to be deep about it.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, explore your vulnerabilities, and show off your deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your works, you could set an example and help her feel more confident about hers.
Put your money where your mouth is.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everybody's poem!
Sayori.
We sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everybody.
We sat in silence for a while, awkwardly. For longer than a while.
Huh? She looked quizzically at her. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
The main protagonist is like, did she say home finally? He just bolts out of the room.
That way everybody's even. Yeah, let's do it!
Yeah!
Plus, now that we've gotten a new member, I think we can help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bonds.
See,
and then I never showed up.
Yeah, right.
Isn't that right? Leak to go back?
That's absolutely correct. I can't wait to never see any of you again.
They smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. This is just one problem. What's that? Well, back to the original topic of me joining the club. I've only come forth with what was on my mind the entire time.
I never fucking agreed to this.
I never said I would join the club.
The moment of, I never asked for this. So...
She convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and now they're all sad. I lost my train of thought.
I lose my train of thought as they all stare deeply into my soul.
All four girls stared at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, well, we need to go back.
We need to go back.
You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. He said as he gets stabbed by each of them.
I was gonna say. I'm defenseless to these girls, especially because I forgot to put pants on this morning.
But I did bring protection. Pulls out roll of condoms. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision like this?
And then it's immediately, where were you storing those without pants?
In my butthole.
The kinky shit, nice.
Well, if writing poems is the price I have to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right.
What a price to pay. Oh, my weary soul.
Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by eyes, the girl's eyes lit up.
That wasn't one by one, they all did it at the same time. I saw it.
Yay, I'm so happy!
Sayori's level of... Sayori's a person that I refer to as a ball of energy, which are people that I cannot deal with for long periods of time.
I enjoy them a little bit. And then they become suffocating.
Yes, exactly.
He wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you came by for the cupcakes, then I'd be super pissed.
I mean, rightfully so. Eat my hair. That's a Game Grumps joke, but I'm gonna steal it whenever it happens.
And then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. And thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think...
You're officially ending today's meeting on a good note. Not later, when everybody's dead.
I keep fucking up and... Because I just want to read it, but I keep doing... Whenever I see Monica, I end up reading her like the Game Grumps did her voice.
Which is...
I think with that, we can officially move on today. Meeting our next good note. And it's like, what?
As a robot?
Yeah, exactly, as a robot. So every time I see your lines, I want to read them like that now.
Everybody remembers today's assignment. To write a poem. Bring the poem at the beginning of next club, and we'll all share. She looked over at me once again.
And you?
Leak to go home. I'm looking forward to seeing your expression. How you express yourself.
Tomorrow. And I swear to God, if you don't come back, I will find you.
I mean, he'll express himself to you in a trench.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you say.
Myself.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
No. But just like real dating, there's no reason you can't give it an old college try.
Feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls are continuing to chit-chat as these two clean up the food.
I feel overwhelmed, welling up inside me. No, wait, that's the knife in my sternum. When did that get there?
What is going on here? A leak to go home. Since we're already here, why don't we work home together?
Never. I mean,
that's right. Sure. We've never walked home together anymore because she's always stayed after with the clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay!
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home.
To the one alleyway before our houses.
The whole way, my mind dodges back and forth between the four girls.
Like, which one is hotter? Sayori, Nesuki, Monica? It's so hard to choose. Pretty much anyone except Sayori. Did I say that out loud?
You're so mean. Natsuki. Yuri. And of course, Monica.
God damn it, I made the joke and they actually did it in the game.
Well, I'm really happy spending every day after school in the Literature Club. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Alright. I love that. Maybe I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Meanwhile, he's walking in dead silence next to Sayori back to their fucking houses.
I love it.
Fucking idiot.
I fucking love it. I need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me with the knife in my sternum. I guess I'll start writing a poem tonight.
And with this, I bestow the controller upon Derek.
Time to write a poem. Pick the words you think your favorite literature club will like.
I'll explain this. Pick the words that you think the literature club girl will like the most. The one that you pick the most for will be the one that they actually end up going for. So it's up to you who you want to go for.
Can we just talk about how the stickers are moving and it's absolutely adorable.
Yes. They also celebrate whenever you pick a word that they like.
So...
And they're cute as shit.
I'm gonna be honest. It defaulted on shame. So I think shame is the correct one.
Okay, so Sayori likes shame.
Suicide!
Suicide. Who likes suicide?
I know, it's the blue hair. We're gonna go with judgment.
Judgment. Okay, purple hair.
Doki Doki.
Okay, pink hair. We're the three.
Depression. What?
Like what?
Heaven sent.
This is where the game gets interesting. So
Lollipop.
I can't wait for Derek to play this.
Cute.
Okay, I think Natsuki's in the lead right now.
I think you're right. After image.
Okay, tie again.
Marriage.
Oh,
Marriage!
okay.
It's what brings us all together.
I think
Pain.
we're a triple tie.
Vitality.
Ooh, fancy.
Fireworks.
Hell yeah.
Alone. Hopeless. Anger.
Alright.
Bunny. Lust. Anime. Whisper.
Okay.
Did the last one say despair? If I hit B, can I go back?
No, you can't go back. I don't think. Wait,
Nope.
can you? Okay, no.
Yeah,
it was despair. It was the one before it. Last word, Derek. This is going to be the deciding marbles because I can never keep track of who's in the lead.
Eternity.
Eternity. All right.
But I feel like we should wait and see how the poem goes for the next time.
I think you might have got Yuri. Hi again. Let's go back.
Let's go back.
Week to go
Week
back.
to go back. Glad glad to see you didn't run away on us.
I would have had to murder you.
She wasn't in the options for the things, though.
Nah, don't worry. Yeah, that's
Don't
weird.
worry about it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
This might be a little strange for me, but at
Look,
least I keep my word.
Let me put it this way. There's a lot of foreshadowing in this game, and a lot of it is already blown right by you. That's how well written this is.
Okay.
Did you read this? I wasn't paying
I
attention.
did.
Okay.
Well, I'm back at the Literature Club.
Oh, yes. I forgot to mention, Derek has not played this yet. I have played this multiple times.
Yes, he's wanted me to play this
so-
with him a number of times.
Yeah, so I've been waiting to fucking make Derek play this. As was the last to come in. So everyone else is already hanging out.
Yep, just hanging.
Just hanging out. None of them wear nothing.
Nope, they're just hanging from the roof.
Nice.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Leap to go back. I hope this isn't overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you in dire
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Hey, come on. Louis, he deserves any slack.
Yeah, fuck him.
Sidori told me you didn't even want to join this club. Any clubs this year. And last year, too.
Well, you're not wrong.
I don't know if you're planning to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Oh, I plan to see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Dude, they're... Okay. This is like the start of why I really like Natsuki as a character. They're so mean to her. Like, they're always so passively aggressive to her.
You're being a little shit. You should shut up. Your manga collection's here.
Yeah, it's like...
Mama! Found herself like between saying Monica
and manga.
Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, she popped back into her seat.
She recesses back into her fucking weeb hole.
Fucking weebs! Don't worry, guys. We get to go back. Always gets back.
Gives his best.
as long as he's having fun. That's why he's wearing my panties on his head.
I was gonna do the opposite, which is he always gives it his best when he's having fun, and he's never has fun.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
Someone call him a fucking simp.
How dependable. Sidori, that's like your room is so messy it's distracting.
Damn. Savage.
And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Hee hee. Hee. You two certainly are good friends, aren't you?
Yes, friends. Only friends forever. Never anything more.
I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Leek, we to go back, can become good friends too. Uh-huh.
I like it because he has a perfect nickname, Leek. Leek to go back and his nickname, Leek.
Sidori? Huh. As usual, she seems oblivious to weird situations that she just pops into.
And with that, though, we're going to have to call it here. And we'll pick it up in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.